Hey everyone, I'm the Tom, welcome to my gaming channel, and today I'm playing another episode of Automation the Car Company Tycoon game. Now, UMGamingHD requested me, or better said, challenged me to build a bus that would do the airfield track in less than 1 minute 16. So, here we go, I accept your challenge, I'm gonna try it right now. So first of all, we need the mid-engine version of it. Wait a second, I want mid-engine cars. Okay. Yeah, this one. Alright, here we go. Basically, we want the wheel arches to be as wide as possible so that we can fit ultra-fat tires. And then the looks, well, they don't really matter. Not gonna spend too much time here morphing the body, because I don't think it really matters in the whole scheme of things. So yeah, right. Let's move on. Alrighty then, we want a monocoque because that's our only option. We want carbon fiber for quite obvious reasons, I think. Quality, I don't think has ever helped me that much on the chassis and body panels yet, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that for now. Honestly, it doesn't really matter how we design this bus. So it just needs to provide a lot of cooling, for which, you know, you normally take a big grill. So, yeah. Holy shit, that's big. Why will it need a ton of cooling? Well, obviously we want, like, masses and masses of power. And that is why we are going to fit so much cooling. Even though there is a valid argument to be made for, you know, providing less cooling than the engine needs, just enough so it won't break down, because that way there is less, you know, you get better aerodynamics, is what I'm trying to get at. So we're gonna put 2 lips up front. And then we're gonna put 2 wings in the back. Obviously we need headlights or something like that. Because, you know, I'd like to be as authentic, if you will, as possible on the challenge like this. Like saying, okay, yeah, well, you did the challenge, but your entry doesn't even have headlights. I don't want any of that, so let's give it some headlights then. And then this goes like that. And then the last one will connect these 2 ends. Alrighty. Honestly, the looks don't matter on this challenge, as you can probably tell for yourself. But I still want it to look like a car of my own virtual company, the AMW. Austrian Motoring Wonderland. And yeah, we're gonna put some of these headlights in here, some of these lamps. And some indicators, because obviously before you're gonna overtake someone, you should indicate that you're going to do so. And overtaking other cars, this thing will. I can promise you that much. Because we're gonna give it one hell of an engine that I'm about to build. I actually haven't built a monster engine yet after a Steam release, which is probably saying that I'm a little bit behind the eight ball, because I do realize that people like Strop or some or people like that will probably have already built their massive 2000 plus horsepower engines already. And yeah, well, I'm gonna build another 2000 plus horsepower engine, because why the F not? So this will go in here. And those are some headlights, I think. So we're gonna put a number plate like down here. Doesn't really matter. And maybe some more vents down here. And there's that. Okay. Now we also want some more cooling back here somewhere. It won't provide that much cooling though. You know what? Let's try it back here. Can't even put it here. This fixture doesn't provide that much cooling to begin with, so maybe this one. That's better. 2040.7. I mean, it's not a whole lot. I mean, sure it's not little, but we could have some more. 2335. Okay, I'm gonna stop just because I think we might not even need to provide all the cooling in the world, because maybe, you know, who knows, sometimes let's say 1600 horsepower engine is better than a 2200 horsepower engine, because it will make the car a little bit tamer and thus easier to drive, and that might come in handy on the quite tight, actually, airfield track. So I think the 2300 something cooling capacity will be enough. Let's put this down here, and then a patch right here. A grill on this section right there. The exhaust adjacent to that. Actually, you know what? Make it like this. And then the number plate goes like here. Nobody needs to open that back split door, because you know this is not gonna be your traditional bus by any stretch of the imagination. Obviously, for some downforce, which we desperately need on a bus like this, we will have to add some wings. Yeah, and put another one right on top of it. There we go. That's our killer bus. I'm actually gonna call it the 2015 AMW Express, because your delivery in this thing will never ever be late. But let's just make the taillights a little bit more detailed. Let's give him some character. Would you please let me move this thing? Thank you. And then we're gonna put down come on. Oh, it shines through. That's good. And yeah, okay, so we're gonna put down one more of these, like right there. And then just make everything else red again. Almost done with the taillights. And after that we're gonna build an engine for this thing, which is really gonna be what defines this car overall. I think we're just gonna go for another one of these to fit between here. Or we might even need two, depending on how we set this up. If we make this a little bit bigger, well, there we go. Okay, let's pick a color then. Yellow maybe, because our last bus was yellow too. Okay, and now we're gonna say we want rear-wheel drive and make a new engine. Obviously we want 8 cylinders, because, you know, why wouldn't we? $100, 102 seems fine. Let's go for some... no, that's too big. Let's go for something like 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5 liters. 5 valves per cylinder, obviously. Alrighty, I'm back, so it seems to be a very busy day at our house door. Whatever though. We're gonna want lightweight forge because we wanna rev the hell out of this engine. That is why we're also gonna... You know, he said... Well, at least he didn't say anything about, you know, restrictions like costs or something like that. Which is why I'm gonna just abuse the fact that I can do basically whatever I want here. I want 85 cam profile. Something like 8.5 compression probably, because... Yeah. we're gonna run a lot of boost here. And sure, we're gonna put 10 quality in here as well. The turbocharger, ball bearing, all the most expensive parts, because again we have no cost limit here. We want max AR ratio, probably like 70mm compressor, and a lot of boost, like 1.5, which probably makes me have to lower the compression ratio a little bit further. And we're gonna run some direct injection with front per cylinder and raise intake. Super unleaded, so you can at least get some gas for it at some petrol station, because you know, 100 octane fuel is just a little bit ridiculous. Maximum fuel system quality, maximum ignition timing, then 9000 revs, and a huge, or actually 2 huge exhaust pipes. No mufflers, because who needs those? And a lot of quality in the exhaust system as well. That doesn't sound too good, does it? That's a nice torque plateau. We need this power to come in later than that, like the max power. Starting to reach its RPM limit. Which one? You know what? Here we go. We want bigger compressor. Does it even fit now? Yes, it does. It does still fit. 82.5. Does this work? It totally does. 1350. Well, like we have so much more to go. We just have to go for like 2 bars or something like that. Oh, and we need to increase turbo quality. 1472. That's still by far not enough, by my metrics at least. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Please show me this again. 1486 at how much? 8300? That's a nice power and torque curve though, so maybe that's... And here we are at the trim section. Unfortunately the game crashed after I said what I last said. We obviously don't... We obviously aren't gonna have like a huge top speed, because this engine's gonna... Or this car is gonna have a terrible aerodynamic, like terrible drag coefficient. We want semi-slicks because nobody said we weren't allowed to use them, so let's go as big as we can here. 20-inch rims on a bus seems legit. 275's front is about as wide as I wanna go. Holy crap! Can you really put like 4 75s on the front? That's ridiculous. Can I not put... Can I not put bigger... Can I not put wider tires on the rear? Like, are you kidding me? 295s is all you got? Well, apparently that's how it goes. Okay, so 295s in the rear. That's going to be a challenge, because now it's going to be really difficult to put all the power down. And maybe I'm glad I didn't go for, you know, 2000 plus horsepower here. We want counter-ceramic brakes, but only 4 pistons front and not so big here, because most of our weight is going to be in the on the back end. 385s, maybe just like 325s front. The best brakes available. Downforce on the tray for like incredible cornering. Active wing. That's gonna help out a lot. Because when we're going in a straight line, our wings are gonna be like flat and as aerodynamic as possible. But if we're going through corners, it's gonna be as steep as possible, because we set that here in order to generate maximum downforce. So we want absolutely no interior whatsoever. However, we do want traction and stability control and launch control probably as well. And we want, you know, just for shits and giggles, no safety equipment. Obviously we want active sport suspension with semi-active and then passive here. I'm gonna set this to what I think is the fastest, or at least my fastest setup I've ever had here on the suspension. 9, 10, and then 2.8 here. The reason this is so fast, I think, is because the front suspension is set up pretty soft, so you don't get very much understeer, because there's more tolerance due to the soft suspension. Whereas the, excuse me, ride height is 1385 millimeters. That's gotta be lower. 1000, that's like 1 meter 36.5. It doesn't seem to be that far off the ground. I mean, maybe if you count this distance as well, but I guess you get what I'm saying. It only weighs 1.5 tons. Let's try it. Can't get the track time. I get an error message. Let me see what might cause this. Do we have bottoming out? It should... No? No, we don't. Not at all. Why the F do we get this error message? Maybe a little bit smaller wheels. Does it work then? No? Maybe on a different track? No. Honestly, I don't know what causes this. It's the first time I've had it. Maybe we should put some safety in there. I doubt this is the reason why it shows up. Yeah. Does it again. Maybe adjust the engine just a little bit, or the suspension maybe? Oftentimes you just need to click like something once and then it works. Okay, doesn't seem like it. Well, we should definitely improve the... Yeah. Do we get... Dude, we get so much wheel spin. 57.4%, despite the electric limited slip differential. Drivability is 61.1. I'm surprised. Like, I'm honestly very surprised about that. You cannot put wider rear tires on there. Why? But they flared the arches so much. Come on, please let me just... Is the tire maybe too tall? Let's try this. 680? Still not. Well, I don't know what to do at this point. We're gonna have less wheel spin now. That's interesting. But this still doesn't work. The drivability is 60.6, despite the fact that we get how much? Oh, minus 4.7% wheel spin. But still, there we go, 56.4% wheel spin. That is that is insane. We have to save the engine first. Wait a second. Monster V8s. Actually, this is not a true monster engine yet. I've built way stronger ones than this. 6.5 liter, 1486 horsepower. Okay. And this is the race version. And now let's click through everything again. Let's open the engine actually. Let's click through everything once here as well. And then go to the trim section again. Maybe it works now? No. Maybe we'll have to build a new engine then? You know what, let's do that. New variant. Okay. Billet steel. I-beam titanium. What the? Okay. There we go. Maximum quality. Like 8.4. We want 90 cam profile this time. And the maximum quality here. Actually, let's go as aggressive as we can this time. Because we might as well, you know. 82.5, and then it's gonna be like 52.5. Then we're gonna go for direct injection with front cylinder and race intake. Super unleaded. 11.0. Best ignition timing possible. 9,000 RPM. Short cast. Dual exhausts. Let's go with mufflers this time. Maybe that makes a difference. I doubt it, but you never know, right? 1195. Oh, we still got so much room for boost. .5 bars. Honestly, I don't want the boost to come in this early, because then I'm just wasting the last reps up here. $175 seems pretty good. And we still have so much compression to spare. There we go, 1547. 1570. We can increase the boost now. $1571. Okay, let's leave it at that. So it's a 6.5 liter, 1571 horsepower. Okay, now let's go to the trim. What about now? Still doesn't work. Okay, I'm sorry guys, if it's not gonna show me the time, then what am I supposed to do? I can't tell you whether or not I beat the 116 target, because it doesn't show me the time. If you know any kind of solution to this problem, please tell me. Like, you know what? I'm gonna save this as is, which is already saved. Then close the game and come back in here. Maybe then, you know, if it loads again, maybe then it works. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Wait a second, why does this only weigh 1522 kilograms now? It showed 1570 last time. Oh, excuse me. Is there nothing selected here? Wait a second. This should be fine, actually. 1538 now. Now the big moment of truth. Does it work? Yes. 115.43. Okay. Awesome. So let's watch the full lap. Man, this thing accelerates like crazy. I mean, who would have thought, right? Through Gambon and across the line in 115.43. Awesome. Alright, UMGamingHD. There we go. I technically succeeded in your challenge. And yeah, this bus doesn't have door handles because you open the door with your key, you know, with you just press a button and the door opens. It doesn't have traditional door handles anymore. There we go. That's my way of saying I forgot to put door handles on it. Whatever though, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Also, you can follow me on facebook.com/thetomgamingchannel or on twitch.tv/thetomgamingchannel. I will be streaming again probably this Sunday at 6 PM Central European time. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.